Okay, I got my guy here. Real Trackman talk. You already know Paris Olympic Games. This is Jayo Sto Sports. We're gonna talk with my cuz Blitz.
Yes,
Blitz, what's
sir.
going on, man?
What's going on, family? I'm here, bro. Here,
All right.
ready, excited to see what's gonna happen this
Mhm.
Paris, man. Woo!
I won't lie, I messed up this morning. I thought the track was on. I'm seeing beers swimming. I'm getting vexed. I'm like, why is there so
Yo,
much swimming? I'm like, 10 minutes goes by. I'm like, don't
yeah,
worry. I have faith. 20 minutes goes by. I'm like, all right, something's up. I look
yeah,
back
yeah.
at the schedule. Track's tomorrow.
You know what though? There's been so much controversy so far. Like just not besides athletics, like, there's just been so much controversy with this Olympics so far.
Yeah,
And it's like, what's gonna be next? You
yeah,
know? Like that's what's just keeping you wondering, like, what's gonna be next?
yeah.
First the boxing, but then this it's just too much, right? So it's gonna be active. I believe we're gonna get our predictions just now. I know
Ooh.
you let you do your thing,
Oh, for sure.
but I'm gonna say it for the record. I'm rooting for Team Canada all the way, right? I hope my dogs go out there, they represent and do what they need to do, right? And get this gold medal.
Mhm. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, you already know we're from the fastest school once we're talking track in the city, in the province. We went to school at Bucky, so we're rooting for him. We know he's gonna do his thing. But
yep,
as you mentioned, let's get straight to it. I didn't like what I seen in boxing. We can't have that. We need the games to be fair. Obviously,
fair, yep.
controversy with the opening ceremonies, but we're here to talk one thing and one thing only. That is athletics. So right away, you already know the 100 meters is the most viewed, the most popular event. And there's two guys that everybody has their eyes on, and that's everybody is gonna be seeing if they could finally face off. Noah Lyles and Kashane Thompson. Let's not get into predictions right now, but if we're talking popularity, if we're talking like the top dog as of late, it has to be Noah Lyles.
Has to be. Like, Noah Lyles has been holding it down. He's world champion right now.
Mhm.
Um, and all of his times have been consistent. Like all
Mm,
I've been seeing from Noah Lyles is consistency, and like he's not getting any slower.
mm,
It's not like he's running these times and he's gradually slowing down. No, he's gradually picking it up. Like he's peaking at the right time. And that's very crucial, especially when the biggest event is happening right now. You need to be able to perform at your peak right now, right?
mhm.
So I think Noah is getting there. He's at his peak. Uh Kishane, with Kishane, I think he is fast. I believe he can gold medal, but
That's
it's
the
the big
fastest time in the world.
he has the fastest time. It's the big stage though. What are you gonna do when those bright lights are on you, right? There's lots of mans that we know that they stutter up, they don't make it, and
Yeah,
there's other guys that do, and they shut out what the noise and they
yeah.
get the job done, right? So we
Mhm.
know how this goes from Usain days. We seen fast guys. We thought there's going to be other guys that could beat Usain, but it just didn't happen because you got to perform when it counts. So yeah, the hundred's gonna look dangerous, man. But I got Noah, man.
Yeah, so not only is Noah ready for that stage, but we've seen it over and over. Like he has the audience. You seen what he did US trials before. This is not after, before the race, pulls out the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, yeah, that was
That's that's
crazy.
that's insane.
That's insane, bro.
That's like insane. He's already getting in people's head, but he's also having fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You remember you mentioned Bolt. Bolt is a GOAT. We all know that, but he
Yeah,
always had fun with it.
yeah.
Always had fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And
It's
Noah Lyles is
important.
having fun with it. Rocking the icy Cuban
Yeah,
Olympic themed colored necklace. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? This guy, he's one of those people we need in track, and he's not scared of controversy. You remember when he had that thing with the the NBA
Basketball.
guys.
Yeah.
The thing with NBA guys is like, oh, world champions, what? And he's not wrong. He's not
No,
wrong.
not.
Like, yes, the best players are probably in the NBA, but you're not telling me those overseas leagues aren't crazy good. You see those crowds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
No.
in soccer, they do it where the World Cup winner faces the Copa America winner. We've seen it with when Argentina won and Italy won.
Yeah.
And face off. Let's see who's the true champ. So maybe one day the NBA can adopt that. The NBA champ faces whoever is the best league in Europe. Maybe it's Spain and they face Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But he has every reason to talk his talk because he's walking it.
He's walking it, bro.
Triple gold in
Triple
US
gold.
for
Triple gold.
US in the World Championships.
He is, yeah, he's definitely the face of track right now, hands down. If people like it or not. He talks his talk, he walks the
Mhm.
walk. Like, what is there that he can't do?
I
You know what I mean? Like, apparently he's even tried to get on the 4x4 team, and it's just like, come on, like he's just doing it all.
I
You know,
rate it because he wants it.
he wants it.
He
He wants
wants
it.
it.
He will get a gold medal. I don't know
Mhm.
which event it will be in, right?
You're
But
saying like he's gonna get one. You know he's getting two
yeah, hey,
regardless.
you don't know that right now,
He's
man.
getting two
You
regardless.
get
I know he's gonna. Okay, he's getting
two
one
gold
regardless.
medals,
200.
200 first gold medal.
Mhm.
100, we don't, it's still up for grabs, right?
Okay.
We forgot about our boy Oblique Seville,
Okay.
right? We forgot about Oblique,
Okay.
right? If he has a great start
Hmm.
and he can hold this top end speed, he can beat Noah. I think he can beat Noah. Just like what happened in Jamaica, it can happen in the Olympics. It can happen. Remember, to Noah, he said in the sprint documentary on Netflix, he said
Hmm.
the 200 is like his side piece.
Yeah.
So he's good at it, but he's not taking it serious. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
But the 200 is his main shorty, right? So we know for a fact 200, the one in the two, I'm sorry, the 200 is locked, right?
Yeah.
Second, yeah, second place I was gonna say is my boy Kenny, right? Like the number one, number two spot in 200 is locked.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not, but the 100 is more where the competition
Yeah.
lies.
Yeah.
That's why I like talking about it, right?
Mhm.
So we got oblique, and we can't forget the Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs, right? What's he gonna do?
I'm not totally sold on Jacobs like I was in the Olympics, just because I need you to crack 9.8. He's consistently running tens and 9.9s. I only think he ran 9.9 probably once this season, maybe twice, but he's
Yeah,
been running too much tens, and that's not gonna cut it. Yes, he has the gold medal, and people remember, yes, you're Olympic champion, you get your flowers, this and that, but there's just too much guys consistently running 9.8s.
yeah,
Kashane running 9.77. And one thing I want to mention about Kashane is the guy, he has he has a good start. He has the coach. He's built like Bolt. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But that 9.77 was in his homeland. It was in Jamaica. That's his comfort zone. How about when you race in front of white people, in front of Asian people, the crowd, the pressure on him? You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
look at it like, yes, we know you ran fast times, but not only everything that I just stated, but what about Noah Lyles when he's right beside you, in the lane beside you?
Yep.
You know
And you
this
know the
guy,
lane assignment is gonna be right beside each other if they make it to finals.
you
But
know, you know
like I
Noah
said,
Lyles is gonna scream out. He might do what he did before and pull out the blue eyes white dragon. Who knows? He is
ooh,
so unpredictable, man.
yo, he's unpredictable, bro. And but you see now, remember, Kashane could false start? Could the nerves get to him? Like it's
Also,
just there's so much variables that could happen. Like you have to have the perfect race. Actually, couple perfect races because you got heat, semis, finals, right? So
mhm,
all of those they got to be perfect races, right?
mhm.
And the guy we know who can give us a perfect race each and every time is gonna be Laos, right?
So, you know what? I don't agree with you totally there, but I'll tell you, he finishes his races like no other. And this is why I rate Noah Lyles and Gabby Thomas. And we could talk about more races. We only have so much time, but you seen in London, they showed up. They showed up. They
Definitely.
didn't need to do this. They could have done all the resting like Sharika and Kashane, but no, the Americans said, we're pulling up and we're going to show why we're the top dogs, why we're the Don Dadas. Noah Lyles had to come back and win that race.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gabby Thomas had to come back and win that race in that Diamond League in London. Most of these racers, most of these Jamaicans like Shelly, Kashane, they have such a good start. They're always in the lead.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They're not
Yeah.
really facing adversity. No allows us facing adversity because they're a 200 runner coming down to 100. So start's not going to be the best.
No,
That's
but it's
why
top
I
end, bro.
say, that's why I say all those variables I just throw at you, I think he has 100 and 200. Like, I can't say 3 gold medals for sure because we know how America is with the handoffs.
Yeah.
So I really think Noah has 1 and 2. And yes, it may be overconfidence, but I just, when it's somebody's time,
Yeah.
I just
It's
look at it
his
like it's
time.
just his
You
time.
could just tell, man, like that guy's locked in. He's fully focused.
Mm.
And you could tell, like, even in the documentaries, you could see that he has all of his opponents power of him, man.
Yes,
When they're
bro.
sitting down at the table, they're all looking
Yes,
at him.
bro.
They are, they're paro. And it's like, this guy has that kind of aura around him
Mm.
where it's just the best. He's got to be the best. If he's not the best, he's not going to give you the best of what he got. One person that's really scared me, I wouldn't say scared, she kind of has it in the bag.
Mm.
Sha'carri Richardson.
Yes. And we're gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about that right now. How do you feel Sharika Jackson dropping out last minute? How do you feel? Because would you say it's nerves or would you say it's, oh, I'm not 100% and I don't think I could win if I'm not 100%? Because I also look at it like Sharika in her best race, I still think she can't be Sha'carri.
It's crazy. I don't
Not
know.
in 100. Not in 100.
Not
Not
in
in
100.
100. Listen, Shelly, maybe her best race, maybe she can, but we know her age right now. But Sharika, that's not her main dish. That's not her go-to event. And Sha'carri, bro, when I tell you that girl has speed, that girl has serious speed, man.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to get to like her, but I can't be like these other people who are front page readers. Like, oh, they feel like Noah Lyles is arrogant. They feel like Sha'Carri's doing too much, whatever, coming off with the wig and then running and then talking this and then the weed situation.
Yeah.
Bro, you listen to her, you'll grow to like her, man.
Yeah. No doubt she's definitely one of the best female sprinters in this era right
Oh,
now.
yes, yeah.
I believe she can get to that 10-5 mark. It's just her start.
Yeah,
She got
yeah,
to fix that start.
yeah, yeah.
Her start is not it's
No, no,
horrible.
no.
It's horrible, bro.
Yeah,
Like when she fixes that and she could take off like 100th of a second of her time, like telling you, bro, she's unbeatable.
yeah.
But what I'm seeing, I didn't really like how she she can come out one race really strong and then
Mm.
the next race she just goes flat.
Hostess
Yeah, she coasts and it's just like Sha'Carri, we're gonna need this kind of consistency. I want to see this 10-7 every
all the
race.
time. Mhm.
I want to see that every race. Then I could say, yes, this gold medal is yours. But when this pressure is on now,
Mhm.
because this is supposed to be her time in the
Yeah,
Olympics.
yeah.
Is she gonna perform to that time?
Because
Right?
she's definitely the favorite. And
She's
remember,
definitely favorite.
she was in lane 9
Yep.
in World Championship. So nobody really took her serious.
No one took
Nobody
us.
could see her, but she did what she had to do. And she
Yep.
silenced everybody.
Yeah.
Silent, bro. Did you see Shelly and Shrika's face? They couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I
no,
couldn't believe it.
yeah,
I was like, wow. But you have to realize she's young. She's peaked.
she's
She's
peak.
peaked, man.
Oh, definitely.
24 years old, she's peaked. And all those US girls are young, man.
Yeah,
The Jeffrey and they all train together.
yeah,
They all train together. Jefferson, TT Terry, like they're 23, 24, 25.
yeah. Young team, man.
Young
Lots of
team.
potential. Lots of potential.
Young team.
It
And
would
since
be
we're
hard
talking,
for them. It would be hard. Sorry, it would be hard for them to break the American record for the 4x1. That Sydney, that record, world record right there. It's gonna be very hard for them to beat, but they can get close to it.
you're talking about the Sydney Olympics.
The Sydney Olympics.
Yeah.
Yes. That
Um,
team with
no, that's yeah, that was a team and that was a super fast run. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but
that was a fast track though. London has a really fast track. A lot of
yeah,
PBs were made that year. A lot of world records were broken that year. Like that year, that track was really fast. It was like Beijing.
yeah,
Beijing had a fast track too,
yeah,
right? So let's see. Apparently, I'm hearing Paris. The track is fast.
yeah.
Let's see what happens there, right? With Sharika, this season I didn't like how heavy she was. She she looked very heavy. And she just looked very sluggish when she was running. She just didn't look in top form, you
No.
know? She looks like she's just doing it because she has to do it, right? I
Yeah.
didn't see any kind of motivation
Yes.
to get the job done.
Bro, and I see in her interviews, I don't really see no passion or no smiling or no love for it. When you see Shelly in her interviews, always smiling, ambassador of the game, has the deal with Richard Millie. You know what I'm saying? Sharika's more like there is a time and place where you're yard, and then there's a time and place where you're global. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
yeah,
almost like she's too yard to come out. Like
yeah,
you're the 200-meter champion in the world
yeah,
championships. People know you. But the thing that scares me about her, even in the 200, because she's out of 100, the thing that scares me is remember in Olympics, last Olympics, she shut it down. And guess what? She couldn't qualify. Time
yeah.
wasn't good enough. And her season's best, 22.29?
I know. That's unacceptable. For a world champion, 200-meter runner right now, that's unacceptable.
No.
And making Gabby come and catch, like, it's just like you just gave Gabby all that confidence now
Uh,
that she needs to go into Paris with it.
mhm.
And now she has everyone looking like Gabby may be that girl for it because
Gabby's that one,
after,
man.
after that pull up, after Sharika pulled up on that race, that didn't look good to me at all.
No.
That's and just recently she dropped out of the 100. So that's another
Yeah.
red flag. Like that means she can't even push it that hard.
Mm,
That's what's telling me.
yeah,
Because if you know you're a 100 and 200 runner, your coach is going to put you in both one and the two
of
just to
course.
get your chances more out there to get a gold medal.
Oh
But
yeah.
if you're now you're just slimming down your events, I think she got something tweaked there.
Hmm.
And I think that's what's going to hold her back mentally.
Yeah. So I think Gabby takes this, man. She
Yeah.
she has a confidence. Again, these Jamaican sprinters, I feel like they took their foot off the gas pedal. They haven't been running in all these diamond leagues. They haven't been showing face. Meanwhile, the Americans are everywhere. Everywhere you're seeing them. Like again, Jamaica, dominant 12 to 15-year run. Obviously, headlined by Usain Bolt, but the Galdem were doing their thing. The
Yeah.
relays were going ham. I think US is back on top, broski. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest. I
this
think
is
Gabby has this.
they
Yes.
have depth, bro. Yeah, they have a lot of depth on there, just stacked. Just I'm with relays, I'm gonna keep going with the Canadian boys because
Mhm.
they just have that chemistry,
Mhm.
right? They have that chemistry. Aaron, Jerome, Brendan to the
Yeah.
grass, like
Yeah.
that chemistry is locked down.
Mhm.
Still running a fast time. They're still world champions,
Yeah.
right? as long as they continue that chemistry and they continue those nice, sweet handoffs,
Yeah, yeah,
speed,
yeah.
I think they have a chance of medaling,
Mm-hmm.
coming second or first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's up to US, and I always know US when it comes to Olympics, they're always gonna do something to mess up, right? And I believe this year they're gonna come out of bounds with it.
Mm.
Yeah, because they don't practice their handoffs. They
They
don't
don't
have no.
practice, bro.
Yo, when I heard how they did it last year at the Worlds, how
Yeah.
they just practiced it the night before or the day
Mm-hmm.
of,
That's
like how,
mad.
come on, you know? So there's no chemistry there. So, and we don't even know USA's lineup, like who's gonna be where, who's gonna do that. Like, so it's always gonna be a mix-up, right? So that's where I say Canada. I will say Canada takes gold,
Yeah.
USA second,
Don't
Japan
sleep on
third,
Japan.
Japan third, Japan third. They, they are fast, bro. Those guys
Mm.
can friggin' push, bro.
Yes,
Do
bro.
not sleep on those guys. Italians too. Italians can move, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
One more thing about the Noah Lyles and Shane Thompson.
Yeah,
They showed a clip where Shane hugged Junelle Broomfield, and that's
yeah.
Lyles' girlfriend, but he didn't really hail up or acknowledge Lyles. How do you view that? And do you think it's more of laser focused, or I'm a little nervous to hail up Lyles because and he could say something that may trigger me? Because Lyles, at the end of the day, he's the man. So, like, how do you look at that? Him just walking by Lyles, not really saying anything, but hailing up a Janelle Bromfield.
Well, remember, you see, like Lyles is a showboat,
Yeah.
right? We always hearing what he's saying in the media. So, maybe Kishane probably heard some stuff and probably said, what, I don't want to hear this guy right now. I'm just
Mm,
focused. I
mm,
believe it's a focus thing,
okay.
right? Because at the end of the day, it's not boxing where you want to look in the person's eyes. It's not
There's no stare downs.
it's not a stare down thing because that would affect you mentally. It's a
Mm-hmm.
thing where you got to get in your comfort, you got to get in your mental state, you got to be in your own zone. You
Mm.
don't care about who else is there. And remember, Broomfield is teammates
Yeah.
with Shane, so they know each other from back home. It's
Yeah.
not like they're just random
Yeah.
things, right?
Yeah.
So random friends. So
Mm,
there's a history between them. So I believe Kishane's just in his zone, right? Because I have seen interviews of Kishane, and he does seem like a humble guy,
sure.
right? He does seem humble. Seems like he listens and takes heed. It's just that he's probably just injury prone. That's
Mm.
why we don't see him often. And again, that's why I'm thinking like, how many races has he ran this year?
Not much.
What, like three?
Less than
So
a handful.
like,
Yeah.
is he peaked yet? And that's another thing. Has he peaked? Because when he ran that 977, he didn't look like he was trying, bro.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, it didn't
Yeah.
look like he was trying,
Yeah.
and that's scary, bro.
And
But I just
Seville and
don't,
Blake are trying.
yeah, but bro, I just don't want these guys to showboat and we lose a nice world record time because what Bolt could have ran way faster than 9.58, but he slowed down, celebrated, and I get it. Celebration is cool.
I love it.
I love it, but I love fast times
Yeah,
too. I love fast times.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's exciting to me,
yeah,
So I hope Keyshawn and those guys they don't get to their heads and they just get the job done.
yeah.
Get the job done because the medal's there for these guys, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, okay. Like we are talking about the women's.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you one thing about the British girls. What is it with them? It seems like they're just like Dina Asher Smith, Daryl Nita, like they make the finals, yes, but they can't crack those medal positions. Do you have like any info on them? What do you think? Yes, I know it's a depressing country and rain all day, overcast weather, but like why have they've been around so long too? Why have
Yeah.
they not
And
gotten into
I'm
those
gonna tell you what
positions?
I feel it is. I feel they are selfish athletes,
Mm,
right? They want to be the top dog in their event, and they don't care about the rest.
mm,
Kind of attitude, right?
mm.
I could see that from Daryl Nita. I could see that from Dina. I could see that from like all three. It doesn't look like they have a chemistry.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like they come to practice, they practice, and then they when they go home, they're going their separate ways. Like they're
Mm.
not hitting each other up. They're not saying, "Hey, you know what? Let's go out to eat. Let's get the chemistry strong." I don't see that. I
That's
just see that they just want to do good in their individual event, and that's it. All right. So I think if they can fix that up and actually take them like just take it serious as a group,
mhm.
they'll succeed. But again, the 4x1 for them, it looks like they can do it. They can get that gold. I don't know, but they have such fast talent. I don't understand why they just can't get the job done, bro. Even in
I
their individual events either. Like I just don't understand it.
I think they will get a gold in 800 meters because the Tin Mo is out and Keely Hodgkinson is a beast, right?
Oh yeah, she's
I wanna. What do you think about the U.S. trials when a Thin Mo got tripped or fell down? Do you think she should have pushed it and been up front? Because when you're in the back, fam, it's a war zone there. It's a
war zone.
battlefield there.
It's a war
Those
zone, man.
things can happen. She appealed. She didn't win the appeal. She was bawling her eyes out. I think a lot of times with Thin Mo, she just coasts and then pushes it in the end and
Yeah.
catches whoever's in front of her. I kind of think that was an error by her being in the back. It's US trials. You're gonna win. Just stay up top.
Yeah. Yeah. She pushed out too hard. And again, 800 is a very aggressive race, especially
Mhm.
that first lap. Like everyone wants to get ahead, right? She's a vet. She knows this. She'll be fine. It's unfortunate she missed the trials. You're gonna have to wait another 4 years. But like I feel like yeah, it was an error on her. She should have just kept it calm, wait till she hits the 200. When she reaches the 200-meter mark, then she tries to get in that lead, right? But I felt it for her. That was actually kind of tough to watch.
Yeah, yeah,
But you could see the passion, how much she wanted it.
yeah.
And yeah, man, I don't I feel bad for her. She lost the appeal. What can you do? Right? Unfortunate shit happens. It's track and field.
Yeah.
You know, things happen, bro. Like there's nothing you can do. There's nothing
Another
I can
girl,
say.
yeah, another girl with a huge following, Sydney McLaughlin, Lavroni. It's just automatic she's gonna get 400-meter hurdle gold. But what was the other event you would like to see her in? Because I feel like a lot of people say, oh, maybe her coach doesn't want her to do multiple events, this and that. But I feel like once you have that name and you have 1 million+ followers, you're bigger than the coach. And if you want legacy, let's get more races, let's get more events in.
Yeah,
Bro, she has a faster time this year in the 200 meters
I
than
know.
Sharika Jackson.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think she's holding herself back or do you think she's too loyal to her coach and she's listening too much?
If it ain't broke, why fix it? Right? Why fix it? I believe she can do really good, but I would like to, event I like to see her in is the 200.
Yes.
Oh, I would love to see her run the
Mhm.
200, right?
Even 400-meter flat.
Even 400-meter flat, she's really good. I feel like she probably just has a fear of losing
Mm.
or of that thought of she can lose this race. So she doesn't want to take the chance
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like if she goes into 200 and all of a sudden Gabby comes out of nowhere,
Yeah.
right? That would hurt her name,
Yeah.
right? So I feel like her team is smart. They're keeping her where she's strong at, right? She's still breaking world records.
Yeah, yeah.
So I believe she's good where she's at, right? But I would love to see her run the 200, man. She's doing phenomenal in which in her thing. And bro, I'm telling you, I can't wait to see what she's gonna do at Olympics. It's like if you could do that
Yeah.
in regular meets,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
can you do when it's the big thing, right?
I'm showing you.
Yeah.
But do you think Femke Bol could push her? Because Femke Bol PB'd at 50.9. Sydney's PB is 50.65, I believe.
Yeah.
Can Femke push her, or is it just an easy win for Sydney?
It's another easy
Yeah,
win. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like
yeah.
it's there's no competition.
No, no, no.
Femk can, I believe Femk can PB. I believe she can get another personal best by racing with Sydney.
Mhm.
That's probably the best that's gonna come out of it for
Yeah,
her. But Sydney got that in the bag,
yeah.
bro. I believe Sydney will have it for a long time. She's
Mhm.
very young too. She's like
Yeah.
what, 21? What like
She's not 21. I believe I'm not sure actually. We'll check. We'll check. I'm not sure. I
yeah,
think probably closer to
she's
23,
young.
no?
Yeah, and that's young, you know.
Yeah.
So apparently I've heard she signed with Michael Jackson, Michael Johnson's new
Yo,
track.
she's 24, man. She's getting up there, man.
But still, she still got another Olympics.
Yeah, yeah,
Got
yeah.
another Olympics in there. So I believe she gonna solidify her career in
Yeah.
the 400-meter hurdles, man. Yeah, she got that in the bag.
400-meter hurdles again, but for the men. Karsten Warholm, yo, the man loves slapping up his face and ting, yo. He needs to relax on that. He needs to relax because I see two guys that are not beating up on their face and that are real contenders. I actually think Rai Benjamin can win this. I think Dos Santos is good too. I don't think he's gonna win, but I think Rai Benjamin, he runs so smooth, man. And like
Yeah,
the thing is, he's ready for this moment. I feel like Carson Warholm, I feel like he hasn't been getting faster, but Rai Benjamin has been getting faster.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Raj is doing this thing. I'm actually rooting for him to get the gold medal
Yeah.
for the four. He got into pace. He got into peak. And the 400's it's a race where you don't know what's really going to happen. You know, it's a thing because I Wade dropped out, and it's like, okay, so now the vets out. We have Michael Norman. It's just like we've seen the same guys. It's not as exciting as it once was
Yeah.
before. You know, it's just gonna be the same guys for a while. I believe Raj gets it. Other than that, I have really no comment on the 400 because
Okay.
it's just too much. Yeah, it's too up and down. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. As y'all can tell, we're sprinters, so we can talk 30, 40
Yeah,
minutes, an hour plus on sprints, because that is what we do.
yeah,
Again, I want to ask you about the 4x4. Can the US women ever lose in that? Because although a thin Mo is not going to be doing 800, I believe she's going to be on the 4x4 team.
yeah.
Like US women will never lose in that race, right?
No, they're not losing that race, bro. But that's locked in the bag.
Yeah.
That is a surety locked in the bag. Now,
Are-
The Polish girls are good too.
Mhm.
4x4, they're really good. There's someone to watch out for. Great Britain, uh, maybe they can pull out something out the bag, right? Those are the main three teams I'm looking for when it comes to the 4x4 and the females. The male is another toss up too, right? Like you just got so much teams. You got the US, you got was Germany, you got Belgium, you got so much guys, so many
Yeah.
teams. Another toss up,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so I'm just very excited to see what's gonna happen. Um 4x4 will always be an exciting relay to me as well
Of course.
because I just love relays. I
You
love
have to
seeing
end you have to end the Olympic Games with style.
you have to end the Olympic Games with style. Like you have to. Like I just like seeing, and I like mixed relays too, right? I wish they had that more, seeing a guy and a girl, guy, girl order with it, right? Very exciting race.
Bro, I want to wrap up with I need you to explain and I need you to assemble a 4x1 relay team of Yaldem. Bro, everything is lit right now. Summer's just started. Vibes is free up. Bro, it doesn't matter. Field events, track, doesn't matter 100 meters, 200 meters, high jump, discus, I don't know if you go that heavy, but you know what I'm saying? Just fam, just athletes that do track and field, bro. What is your 4x1 team? I don't care the order, who's anchor, who's this. For Galdem, beauty, passion. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, Blitz. What's your team
I
looking like? Who your four Galdem?
my four Galdem would definitely be Sha'carri Richardson.
Hmm.
Yep,
Yeah, oh, definitely.
definitely Sha'carri
Hmm.
would be my anchor.
Hey,
Then I got Gabby Thomas on the third. On that Ben, I got Gabby. On the stretch, who do I got on the stretch? It's a toss up, but I will go with Shari. I'll have to go with Sharika on the
gotcha.
back stretch just because she is the strongest 200-meter runner.
Hmm.
I have to put her on that back stretch, and then of course I gotta get Shelly for the start. Still,
That's dream team, bro.
that's a super dream team right there. Those four, if those four were to ever run, I'm telling you, man, it look like they could probably run a 40 seconds, bro.
Yo. And
40 seconds. Yep.
that's nah, it's untouchable, bro.
It's untouchable.
Mhm.
Yeah, those four at their peak, no stopping them, bro.
Zero chance anyone can come close. All right, that's what we got for y'all. It's Jayo Sto Sports, my dog Blitz, talking that talk. You already know.
Already
We'll
know.
link up again. Y'all
Already
please
know.
subscribe, like, tell a friend and tell a friend. Appreciate you coming through, my G.
Already know, fam. Much love, fam. Appreciate you having me.
We
Already know, fam.
off this.
Ah.
Let's get it.